We've been sharing special episodes all year long, celebrating our 25th anniversary with 25 different things about trademark topics. This is a really great one, I think. I want to share with you about different ways to create content to promote your brand. We're big on promoting our brand, making it harmonized in the way that we promote it, using our trademarks and our logos. And we're very thankful for the positive feedback that we get about that all the time, and questions from other law firms and business owners about creating content and promoting your brand. So I wanted to share this great list. Print. Of course, you can use your brand in print, whether it's printing business cards, printing letterhead, printing whatever it is that you print. The web, of course, we know that probably most impact a brand has is on the web these days. So you want to put it front and center on your website. In video, you'll see some of the ways we use our brand on our YouTube channel at ericpelton.tv and in our videos. With podcasts, you have a icon or graphic that goes with the podcast. It's another great way to promote your brand. Speaking is a great way to get the message about your brand out there. To be an expert at a conference is a great experience for your brand. Exhibiting at conferences is a wonderful way to promote your brand. You'll see at most conference exhibits, right? The brand is front and center, and it's a great way to connect with potential customers as well. Another type of content great for promoting your brand is to do webinars. Maybe they're free, maybe they're paid, but it's a great way to get your message and get your brand out there in front of clients or potential clients and customers. Putting your content into a book in print can be a very impactful way to promote your brand. I did that a few years ago with Building a Bold Brand, and it really has been a meaningful way to take our content to the next level. Another type of book that can be useful for promoting your content and brand is to do an ebook. Less burdensome, probably not as long, a great resource that you might provide free on your website or to your newsletter subscribers or to your customers or clients. Ebooks are great content. Building an app or software is great content for your brand and your business. We've done that over the years as well. Of course, using social media to create content of all forms to promote your brand is an important tool these days. A blog. I think a blog these days is an underutilized tool because since blogging was prevalent 10 or so years ago, social media and video and podcasts have perhaps overtaken the visibility of blogs in many ways, but they're great because they're evergreen content that is searchable on your website. And it's another way to repurpose things and also to have content for newsletters, which is my next type of content to use to promote your brand. Articles, writing or printing or publishing articles. Again, maybe that's shorter than an ebook. Another great way to use content to promote your brand. Being a guest on someone's podcast. And you'll see, if you look at our podcasts and videos in history, I've been a guest on many other podcasts. If you want me to come on your podcast, reach out anytime. I'm happy to discuss. Is another great way to create content that promotes your brand. Similarly, writing guest blog posts is another great way. Virtual worlds. Now, I have not admittedly experimented with this nearly as much, but in virtual spaces, whether through Meta or other virtual worlds, there are ways now to have a branding and content presence in those worlds. And that maybe will be more important as we move into the future. Another futuristic tool is using AI or chatbots. Another great way to use content to promote your brand is with those new tools and resources. A favorite way of ours is to make visuals or infographics. These are some key types of content to promote your brand. Again, they can be reused in a variety of ways, and we get great feedback on the visual content that we create. Making quotes, taking short statements and making quotes that, whether it appears in your email signature line or on your website or in graphics, quotes are another great form of content that you can use to promote your business and your brand. Getting quoted in the media is a similar and excellent type of promotion for your brand and content. Of course, advertising is a type of content, and that can take many different shapes, whether it's online ads or print ads or other types of ads, a great way to promote your brand. Similarly, another way to advertise and push your brand out is to issue press releases where you're sharing content, sharing expertise, and generating buzz about your brand. Another type of content that many brands perhaps haven't taken advantage of this is to provide free tools, right? Whether it's a calculator or a worksheet or a checklist. These types of tools are things that clients or customers may want to refer to repeatedly, right, in your area of business, and therefore can be a really valuable type of content to share and distribute. Finally, making billboards. Surprisingly, billboards are still prevalent these days, and we have quite a few clients who use billboard advertising and use it successfully. And so if your type of business is of a nature where having a billboard can be a great way to communicate, that is a great type of content that you can use to make a bold impact with your brand. So we like sharing content. We think that the vast majority of businesses can grow and benefit from sharing content and sharing their expertise and demonstrating that to their customers and potential customers. If you have any questions about content or the intellectual property and branding aspects of it, reach out to us at ericpelton.com and let's set up a conversation.